Travis Cross here with you, and welcome to Great North Wrestling as we get ready for this edition of Hannibal Pro TV exclusively on YouTube. And of course, exclusively, we're talking about Hannibal Pro. We can't help but talk about one individual that is dastardly, maybe even cowardly, and his name is Dark Cash, carrying the infamous chair of destruction that his man Darko has used to lay waste to many opponents here in Great North Wrestling. And there he is, the 7-foot monster, the man that no one can quantify, speak of, talk about, because nobody knows. He's a mystery, he's intriguing, and of course he's carrying his security blanket. Look at this monster as he steps onto the apron and over the top rope with ease, as his opponents, fearing for maybe their very existence, that is Derek Costa and Johnny Skull, powder out of the ring and onto the floor, and you hear the audience as they are awing over this individual. We've talked about Darko before. We've seen this man in some of the most intense action that you could ever speak of. 7 foot tall, 330 pounds. He's not just a monster. He's not just a beast. He's a myth. He's something to revere. He's something to remember. He's something that we will talk about in years to come. He will have a legacy, a legend in the making. A man, a myth, maybe even considered an icon. But first and foremost, we have to talk about the dangers that are involved in one Darko. We have to talk about the man standing on the floor, his manager, Dark Cash. We have to talk about the chair. We have to talk about that devastating chokeslam that Darko utilizes to put away each and every one of his opponents, as Derek Costa hesitantly steps into the ring, ready to go face to face with the monster himself. And you know, I gotta be honest, this guy sitting here calling the action would be scared to death to be standing across the ring from the 7-foot beast, not knowing anything about him. And wait a minute, Darko now stepping back over the top rope, going to the floor, and what's he going to do? Is he going to choke slam the audience? Maybe he's going to choke slam the whole build. No, he's going to get in the face of the ring crew and give them a piece of his mind. Fear seizes people when Darko is around, and you can tell that fear has seized both Derek Costa and Johnny Skull here tonight, as Darko, they may fear, is going to lay waste. And to be honest with you, that's what I think is going to happen, as Costa ducks the collar and elbow. Spinning around, he just punched Darko right in the jaw. He ducks another right hand, and he gives him an elbow, another elbow. He's going to shoot Darko in. I would beg to differ, as Darko reverses him, and a big clothesline nearly tore off Costa's head. And Costa may be dead already. That's how vicious Darko is. He tears people's head off. He destroys people. That's why this guy calls him Darko the Destroyer. He picks Costa up, and what's he going to do with him here? Anything he wants, I would venture to say, is he just launches him from the middle of the ring into the corner. Darko now with him. He just paintbrushes him right across the jaw. And what's he... Oh, no. Here comes one of those vicious chops. Shh. Oh, my God. It sounded like a shotgun going off here in the arena. Is he going to do it again? There's already whelps on his chest. Don't do this. Oh, my. Derek Costa is writhing in pain. Darko now going for what looks like a bill. Well, it looked like he was going to pick him up and bill him across the ring, but right in mid-step, he decided to drop the man on his head, and now he's laying in the boots. And he just kicked him in the chin and right across the back. And you got to know that Darko, being the size he is, with the strength that he possesses, as he picks him up, just like a rag doll, Darko picked up Costa. And you can see that Costa's not a lightweight. And Costa said, I've had enough, and he goes over and tags Johnny Skull. Johnny Skull now giving him a little word of wisdom and saying it's going to be okay. We're going to make it through this, but Johnny Skull don't know. That's Darko we're talking about. Not many men at all make it through this. And Johnny Skull now with no luck whatsoever trying to match the power of the mammoth beast, Darko. 7 foot, 330 as they go into a collar and elbow. What's going to happen here? Johnny Skull trying his best for some kind of leverage, but it's just not going to happen. Darko showing his skill, his power, his presence, his leverage, and his reach advantage, as Johnny Skull is clearly frustrated. Back into the collar and elbow, but Darko decided he was going to knee him right in the gut, and then a forearm, a massive forearm right across the back, and another one takes Skull to the mat. Darko now shifting his attention over to Costa as he picks up Skull. What's he going to do here? Big right hand. Big, maybe broke his jaw. Maybe unhinged the thing. And then he's got him over in the corner, and he's going to lay boots into him. Referee, get in there and get the man off of him. Break the thing. Darko now picking him up, and he's choking him in the corner. Referee, get in there and get Darko off of the guy. He's going to choke him out. Of course, the referee now running for the fear of his life, from the monster Darko. He whips Skull in there, hard into the corner. Darko follows him. Skull moves. Skull tried to shoulder block Darko. I'm not sure what happened there. Darko just knocked Skull loose. He broke him in half with a simple shoulder block. Brushed him off like he was a fly. Like he was a fly. And now Darko going off the ropes. What's he going to do here? Maybe a leg drop. And Skull moves out of the way. Maybe there's an advantage here. Maybe something's going on that we don't know. Maybe Skull knows something. As he goes in, big clothesline, knocks Darko over the top rope, but he lands right on his feet and grabs the feet of Skull and yanks him over violently and then punches him right in the face. Kicks him right in the face. Skull may be out cold, and there comes Costa, trying his best, but one blow. You see, one blow. Just one blow makes the difference here. One blow, and Costa's down. And you can see that Costa is writhing in pain. Darko just took him out like he was trash. And maybe Darko would argue that he was trash as he just throws Skull right into the barrier. And then Costa takes Darko into the barrier. Costa's fighting for everything he's got. Knees him. Big forearm to the back. Darko looks like he's in trouble here as Costa calls for Skull. Another forearm to the lower back. Into the ribs now with a knee. Darko going around the other side. Both Skull and Costa giving chase. Big punch to the midsection. Darko is now whipped into the... Oh, he hits the steel barricade. This is what these guys need. You got to capitalize on this right now. These two young men have got to capitalize. Don't go to the crowd. Don't go to the audience. Don't look for approval. Stay on Darko as his head bounces off the table. Stay on the man. Throw him in the ring. Keep assaulting the guy. He's 7 foot tall. He's 330 pounds as his head hits again. Get him in the ring. They're making a rookie mistake here. A rookie mistake. They're giving... What does Derek Costa do? He's giving the audience armbands and wrist tape. Get in the ring and put this man out. You've got him on the ropes. We haven't seen Darko in this position in quite some time. As both men now, and I gotta be honest, the referee needs to get order. Both men are in the ring. Maybe this is what it's gonna take. As Skull now laying in what looks like weak punches to the ribs. I don't know what's going on here. The action is crazy. I've never seen Darko in this position. Skull out of the corner, and then he comes in with an avalanche into the Darko, and here comes Costa with a body splash on the Darko too. Darko looks like he may be in trouble. Capitalize on the man. Capitalize. Big forearm to the back now. Skull and Costa are making the biggest mistakes of their career here as they continue one after the other to give Darko a chance, to give him an opportunity. And wait a minute, Skull just suplexed Darko. 330 pounds. He got him up and over one, and he didn't even get a 2 count. What is going on here as Darko looks like he's got his hand on his head. Maybe when he hit the ring post, it knocked a jar loose or something. I don't know. But Darko is in trouble. We have never seen him have this much trouble with anybody. As Skull and Costa both are laying in fists of fury in the corner, and the referee needs to get in there too. They just tagged and they tagged again. I'm not sure what their strategy is, but it seems to be working. Stay on the guy as he's shoulder blocking him now in the corner, and Darko is in deep trouble. And another tag. Quick tags here. They seem to be working real well together. They seem to have a good strategy, and another shoulder block. They're really... What is he doing here? Another shoulder block into the corner. Another tag coming up. These guys are staying on Darko hard and heavy, and I gotta be honest, maybe that's the strategy everyone should use. And it looks like they're confused at what's going on. They never expected this. What are they going to do here? They're giving him too much time. He's got him up in a sidewalk slam. Looks like a reverse DDT sidewalk slam combination. You got to pin the guy. Get on him, Costa. Get on him, Skull. What is the referee doing? 1, 2. No, Darko got a shoulder up. Holy cow, the action is personified here. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. The 7-foot monster is taking a beating from both Derek Costa and Johnny Skull right here. Unbelievable. This is Hannibal Pro. This is Great North Wrestling. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. As once again, Skull laying in the boots and the fists and anything he can to Darko. Oh, no. It's a reversal, and Darko just kicked him right in the face. You can see Darko now in some kind of pain. And maybe there's a backstory. Maybe he's got something going on that we don't. Oh, no. Oh, no. Darko's setting up for this choke slam that we've seen innumerable amounts of times. And if he hits this thing, you can guarantee that Johnny Skull is going to look like a bag of bones. No, he floated over. And now he hits Darko with a big right hand or a clothesline or something similar. And another one. You're going to have to put more force into it, Skull. You're going to have to hit him harder. Hit him harder. Stay on the man. He's picking him up. He's got him on his shoulders now. Could this be a Death Valley driver? What are we going to see? No. Darko's too big. He's too powerful. He ducks the clothesline. He comes in. He got hit in the back of the head with a chair by Dark Cash. And Darko now has him by the... And there's Derek Costa by the goozle. What are we going to see here? Oh my God, double choke slam. Double choke slam. Double choke. You can count to 10. Cancel Christmas. Darko just beat both men. And I gotta be honest with you. It looked like these guys had him on the ropes. Maybe, what's going on here? What in the world is going on here? Where are we at? What is going on here? Something eerie is that who I think it is? Ladies and gentlemen, that's Hannibal!
You are looking at Hannibal the Animal, and I show no mercy and take no prisoners. I am here to hurt people. And if you step into the ring with me, you will be carried out on a stretcher and taken to the nearest hospital suffering from severe trauma to your body. And don't you forget it.
What in the hell is going? That's Hannibal the Animal. Is he back? Is he back here in Great North Wrestling?
August 30th, Hawkesbury, Ontario, a town where I, Platinum, Preston Perry, am still yet to be defeated, make my return to that poor excuse of what you people call a country, Canada. I mean, why? Why should I return there? Why should I leave my perfectly warm suburban home here in Orlando, Florida, in this beautiful country of the United States of America, a real country, a proud country? I mean, look at this flag. These red stripes, these white stripes. I mean, look at this thing, all of these. A hell of a lot of stars. I mean, this thing is phenomenal. What do you people have? You have a piece of white tarp with 2 red stripes and a disgusting maple leaf on it. I mean, seriously? That's pathetic. You might as well just take a piece of bark and slap it on there to represent yourselves. Oh, Canada. That's what I think of you, Canada. You're pathetic. Everything about you is pathetic. Speaking of pathetic, how about your Canadian military? Talk about making me laugh. The Canadian military will make me laugh. Without us, the United States of America, you people will be run by Germans and Russians to this very day. And while I'm on the topic, Commander Rick Sniper, a member of your Canadian military, also pathetic because I've already beat him once. And now I have to try and beat him again, because I will beat him again, in Hawkesbury, Ontario, in Canada, in front of all of his people, in front of the entire world. I'm going to embarrass you, Rick Sniper, in front of your own people, in your own country. And why? Because I'm Platinum, Preston Perry, and I'm an American. Mr. America, Platinum, Preston Perry, and there's nothing you or anyone else can do about it. USA! USA!
Nicholas Crossback with you, and I am nearly without words. Not because of the Preston Perry interview that we just saw, as you see Mr. America Platinum Preston Perry making his way down the stairs into the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, the implications of what we saw at the end of the Darko match, right before Preston Perry's interview, are unbelievable. Hannibal the Animal has returned to Great North Wrestling, and the landscape of things are going to change. The entire stratosphere of Great North Wrestling is about to make a radical shape change. And who knows what's going to happen, and who knows what direction things are going to be going in after that moment as we see Platinum Preston Perry stepping into the ring. And I got to be honest with you, I am ashamed of this young man. I'm ashamed of him because he is taking away from everything that United States flag stands for. It stands for freedom, it stands for honor. And this man has no honor, no dignity, and he gives no one the freedom to have their own opinions, as we see Canadian great Viper making his way to the ring. And of course, the fans here of Great North Wrestling have always supported Viper, and they always will. Not only is he a great talent in the ring, but he's a great human being in real life. I wish that we could say the same thing for Platinum Preston Perry, who represents my country, the United States of America. But unfortunately, sometimes we let things get to our heads and we become dirty human beings. And I hate to say it, but Preston Perry is a dirty human Wait a minute. I'm receiving word. You guys in the truck, if you could repeat that to me, please. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something, and I need you to sit down if you're standing up, and if you're lying down, I need you to roll over into the floor because you're getting ready to be perplexed and amazed. The president of Great North Wrestling has just announced that there is a main event set for tonight, and that Jeremy Prophet will be defending his Great North Wrestling Canadian heavyweight title. Now, I want you to get ready for this. As if the return of Hannibal in video wasn't enough, we just received word that Hannibal is here live tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, from what I just heard, Hannibal will be receiving a Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Championship match in the main event of this evening. And it is against Jeremy Prophet, and I am amped to the wire over here. I am stoked. Jeremy Prophet, Hannibal, main event, Great North Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And let me give you a little bit of more information that I just got in my headset too. It's a no disqualification match. Hannibal, Prophet, main event, Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Championship, no disqualification. You're only going to get this on Hannibal TV at YouTube. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. And what's even more unbelievable is that Preston Perry thinks that this crowd in Canada is going to get behind him and chant USA. What is wrong with the man? And what is right with the world? I'll tell you what's right with the world. Hannibal's back, and he's in the main event for the heavyweight championship. Preston Perry giving this audience a piece of their mind, and I'm going to lose my voice. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Let's not take away from the action here. Let's not take away from these two talented individuals as Preston Perry steps outside the ring and looks as if he's heading over to the audience to give them a piece of his mind. And what is it all about? I don't know. He don't know. He's just angry. He's mad. He's bitter. Of course, the Canadian audience here. Well, we were cut off there due to a commercial break that I didn't even hear coming because my ears are on fire with information about the Hannibal main event. And of course, my eyes are on fire with the action here as during the break, Viper took control and went crazy. And Preston Perry has been beaten to a pulp already. And I venture to say that maybe Jeremy Prophet's going to finally get his tonight and be beaten to a pulp already as Viper slams the head of Preston Perry into the corner. And what's he going to do here? Big chopper. Did you hear the sound as it echoed off the walls here? And Great North Wrestling showing their oh my God! Viper just laid in another huge chop on Preston Perry. And a third, and Preston Perry's chest, as big and as bulky and as muscular as it is, it's being lit on fire. There you see welts on his chest, and there you see the audience giving approval to Viper. Now he's going to shoot Perry in. Perry reverses, and Viper hits hard in the corner and goes down to the canvas. And he may have hurt himself there. He may have hurt the small of his back bad as you see Preston Perry capitalizing on what he sees as clearly an injury. And he drops an elbow right there, right where Viper hit the corner. And what's Preston Perry going to do to the man now as he turns him over again, dropping a knee right in the small of the back, and you can see Viper writhing in pain now as Preston Perry is gloating to this Canadian audience. Once again, we're back from our commercial break, And during the break, Viper got a little bit of some offense in and took a little bit of advantage, but Preston Perry is still on the attack as he backstabber. And Viper's worse for wear. If you just cover him, it's over. It's over. Cancel. 1, 2, Viper's fit. No, Viper got a shoulder up right at the last second. Preston Perry is perplexed. What must he do to put away the wily veteran, the cagey Viper? It won't take much more now. Viper's back is decimated. It's injured. He's injured clearly. Preston Perry now off the rope. Wait a minute. Viper catches him in a fireman's carry. What's he going to do here? Fireman's carry slam. But Viper's still worse for wear as he's going to get down maybe just for rest to try to pin Preston Perry. But we know that Preston Perry's tougher than that. We've seen what he's capable of. Viper now looking at the referee as if he was surprised, but we know that Preston Perry's not going to go down that easily. Wait a minute. Viper is signaling for Cobra. And when he locks in that Cobra, he puts it together with the code red comment. No, what's he going here? He's going for a suplex. Preston Perry now grabbing the ropes. Kicked the man right between the legs. Kicked him. The referee was distracted with the ropes, and Preston Perry, and he goes into a schoolboy. 1, 2, 3. Now, somehow, once again, Viper got a shoulder up, and Preston Perry is going bananas. He kicked him right between the legs. Had the referee seen that, it would have surely been a disqualification. And this is the class that Platinum Preston Perry has these days, that he can kick a man between the legs. There's no honor in that. There's no way to show respect to anyone who stoops to those. Wait a minute, Preston Perry now looks as if he's going to the top rope. Kind of uncharacteristic from the big guy. And he's taking too much time here. Viper's a veteran. And he catches him. He's got him in Cobra. There's Cobra. It's over. It's over. If he just puts him in the stretch, code red, Cobra to code red, and you can guarantee that Preston Perry is going to tap out, and that's what he did as Viper wins himself one and gives him a little extra stretch at the end just for his efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, Viper wins, but the main event is Hannibal versus Jeremy Prophet for the Canadian Championship in a no DQ match.
Boom, that's right. Boom, hit that back. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, you see, that's gonna be Sylvie Silver. That's, you're training hard. This is good. Actually, come to think of it, you probably don't really have to train that hard. It's only Sylvie Silver you're fighting.
You're right.
Maybe you should actually carry the bag. Doing that might help you more. I mean, I know she weighs a lot more than this, but it still might be able to help you.
It's all the same.
You see, who knows if she's even training for this match. You're taking this seriously, you want to win. What's she doing? She's probably out getting her nails done. Probably putting on another 20 pounds of makeup to try and look half decent. Maybe she's off getting some bad extensions that are going to fall out in the ring anyways put in. See, that's the difference between you and her.
Yep.
You're an athlete. You're a fighter. You're what every woman should aspire to be. Her, she's nothing but a one-dimensional Barbie.
Barbie? More like Barbie on crack. I'm sorry, but...
That's not nice.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. Barbie on Met. I'm sorry, people. Sorry.
Anyways, I don't think you'll have any problem taking care of her come August 30th.
Me neither. No. What's gonna happen is that I'm gonna beat you and send you off to the same retirement place that Isel Lani Puffo and Scott Steiner to.
You know what? I think your training's done. Let's get out of here and have some fun.
Yep.
Hi, it's Sylvie. I just want to say a quick hello. I'm from here, from the airport. I think I'm in Poland. I'm not very sure because I traveled so much in the last 9 days that I can't even remember where I am exactly. And I just want to respond a message to Milena Wrestler, if that's what's her name, I'm not exactly sure. Which I find her video message a little bit too low class and a little bit mixed signals, because she has a sidekick, a guy. She's threatening me with a guy, and she's like, oh my god, I'm training for this match, and then she comes that basically I'm only Sylvie Silver with pretty hair and a Barbie on drugs. So I say something to you, never judge the book by the cover. Just because I have a beauty salon and I am a businesswoman, and I also like other sports like golfing and tennis and swimming and on and on and on and on, I'm also a very good wrestler. I have been top 5 Mexican, top 5 Canadian, top 20 USA, and top 100 world. I have been 2013 best wrestler of the years by fan choice. And I also been 2011 Miss Fitness Canada. Who are you? And not even talk about, you know, Babe of the Day like 5 times in the USA, Diva of the Day 10 times in the USA, and on and on and on and on. So I'm not underestimating you because I didn't see you in the last 4 years, so you could become better. So I'm letting you know, I'm coming on the August 30 and see you in the ring. Let's see who is the better. Sylvie Silver.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Cross, and welcome back to Great North Wrestling at Hannibal Pro, exclusively on Hannibal TV on YouTube. And I want to talk to you briefly before we get into this match as we see Jeremy Prophet and Melina making their way to the ring. I want to talk to you briefly about what's going to happen later tonight. Earlier tonight, in the opening match, we saw Darko in a handicap match. And right after Darko won the match, the cameras cut to a graveyard where we saw the return of Hannibal the Animal. And then not 5 minutes later, a note came across my desk that the president of this company was forcing Jeremy Prophet, there you see with Melina, to defend his Canadian Heavyweight Championship in the main event tonight against Hannibal the Animal. On the same night that Hannibal returns, the same night that Jeremy Prophet has to defend his title against him. And you gotta wonder how these two are feeling right now. Not only is Melina in the match of her life, squaring off against the Great North Wrestling Ladies Champion, Sylvie Silver, but Jeremy Prophet has to put his title on the line in the main event. And ladies and gentlemen, not only do we need to talk about that, not only do I need to remind you that it is going to be one of the biggest matches in Great North Wrestling history, but we got to talk about this young lady right here. And she's looking better than ever. And there she is, Sylvie Silver, the Great North Wrestling Ladies Champion. And you can hear the Great North Wrestling fans are going crazy as she is lovelier and better, I'm sure, than she ever has been. And speaking of ever has been, there's a lot of talk and circumstance around this match. A lot has been said between the two of these vixens. And of course, most of the derogatory things said by one Melina and Jeremy Prophet. But I would pose to you and challenge you to consider they do not have a clue what they're getting themselves involved in. Clearly, Sylvie Silver is not a Barbie doll on meth. And clearly, she's not just your average princess. Ladies and gentlemen, top 100 in the world, that accolade is alive and that accolade lives. Not only so, top 5 in the nation of Canada. And that accolade continues. And of course you hear it right here with the Great North Wrestling audience. Jeremy Prophet standing over in the corner with Melina, giving Sylvie Silver down the road, continuing to talk trash. He just said that Sylvie Silver is a Barbie doll on meth. Maybe Jeremy Prophet needs to step in the ring with Sylvie Silver. Maybe Melina needs to stand on the ringside area. Jeremy Prophet still giving her down the road. Maybe you need to get outside the ring and let's see who's the better of these two ladies. You hear the audience telling us who they think is the better. And maybe tonight she will be the better. But then again, Melina is looking better than she ever has. She looks like she's ready, and she looks like that she has qualified herself in her mind mentally to take that Great North Wrestling Ladies Championship. And once again, Jeremy Prophet's still stalling. They're still talking to the Great North Wrestling audience, telling them their opinions of one Sylvie Silver, and finally he's going to get out of the ring as we're going to prepare for the bell. And here we go. Let's see what kind of action we're going to get tonight between Sylvie Silver and Melina, as Sylvie Silver is mocking Melina's workout video. Melina now putting her finger, and Sylvie Silver just smacked the finger right out of her face. She pushes her off, and Sylvie Silver retaliates and pushes Melina down to the canvas, and then follows it with an arm drag. Sylvie Silver up, Melina up, and another arm drag. Big chop to the chest, and I would suggest that we call that illegal, considering the circumstances surrounding these two beautiful ladies. And maybe and another chop to the chest, that time to Sylvie Silver. Referee, stop the match! It's too much already. No chopping in the chest, please. Melina and Jeremy Prophet, and Sylvie Silver chops her again. That could leave a bruise, and that would be devastating. As she shoots Melina off, and Melina kicks her right on the crown of the head. Sylvie Silver looks like she might have been shaken a bit loose, and then her head bounces off the canvas again as Melina is looking to win herself a title tonight. What's going to happen here? Melina now draping her over the second, and she's got her knee on the back of Sylvie Silver's head, putting all of her body weight, choking the lady. Referee, get in there and do something about this. And now Melina floats over, and she's got her in a figure four headlock, and once again the referee, I think, needs to get in there and look a little bit closer at that calf, as it appears to be under the chin and choking Sylvie Silver. Wait a minute, Sylvie Silver now floating over. What are we going to see here? Sylvie Silver trying to get the... What are we seeing here? I'm not sure we can talk about what we're seeing, but I can tell you, I believe that maybe Sylvie Silver's head had hit the mat a couple times, and maybe something else was going on. I don't know. All I know is that this is Great North Wrestling. This is Hannibal Pro, and it's exclusively on YouTube at Hannibal TV. What is Melina doing now? She's taking too much time. Way too much time as she comes off, and Sylvie Silver catches her. Sylvie Silverizer! We can cancel Christmas right now. 2, Melina's done for. Dare I say short work for Sylvie Silver as she maintains the Great North Wrestling Canadian Ladies Championship, and there lies Melina in a pool of defeat. And you see Jeremy Prophet looks to be a little anxious himself, and you gotta wonder if that is the same fate that Jeremy Prophet faces tonight as he squares off in what we're told is a no disqualification match with the returning legend, Hannibal the Animal.
Combination of the most deadly attacks in ninjutsu and the most lethal, devastating, debilitating throws of judo and sambo. The masters deem me the most deadly man on the planet. This is why I was denied access into the UFC. So on August 30th, in Hawkesbury, I'll begin my reign of terror in Great North Wrestling. And whoever's stupid enough to step in the ring with me will feel my wrath. The Black Dragon is coming for you!
Nicholas Cross back with you here at Hannibal Pro, and this is Hannibal TV exclusively on YouTube. And we're right in the middle of the entrance of one of the newest up-and-comers in the entire Great North Wrestling genre. And there he is, the Black Dragon, and of course, sadly enough, he's being led to the ring by no one other than Dark Cash. And you know, there's a presence that Dark Cash possesses. It is a dark presence, to say the least. Every time that he passes by me, every time that he's anywhere near me, I feel shivers run up and down my spine as Dark Cash enters my area. And of course, there are shivers running up and down my spine as the Black Dragon just passed by the table. And this guy is a monster. He's humongous. You know what I find weird about this? Is that tonight he got to book his own match. A little stipulation in the contract, a little finagling maybe by Dark Cash got the Black Dragon the ability to put together whatever he wanted. And do you know what's odd? That he would choose a man half his size. That he would choose El Loco Diablo Chris X. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Chris X. The guy is awesome. He is one of the premier high flyers in Great North Wrestling. But I don't know what he's going to do against this monster. This guy's not only humongous, he's also a karate expert. He's also a MMA expert. He's a beast from what we hear. And of course, you hear the audience giving a nice approval for the entrance of El Loco Diablo, Chris X, and of course they should, because he is one of the premier high flyers probably in all of the world. But I'm not sure how much that premier is going to show up tonight. As you can see, this monster of a man, there's no height that I've received. I would say 6'5" at least. There's no weight. I would say 280 at least. All I know is that this man is a monster. He is double the size of Chris X. There you go, pal. There you go. Giving my old buddy a little bit of 5 as he runs right past the table and continues to give the Great North Wrestling audience his appreciation. As there you hear, they return their appreciation. And what a great night we've had so far. A lot of big twists and a lot of big turns. Let's not forget that we got the Honky Tonk Man still coming up this evening against Sassy Eddie. And then in the main event, the president of the company has booked Hannibal the Animal in a return against Jeremy Prophet for the Canadian Heavyweight Championship. Only here at Hannibal TV, exclusively on YouTube. And Black Dragon is laughing in the face of Chris X. Show me what you got, he says. Chris X goes. He just hit him in the chest and the chin with a forearm, and Black Dragon's laughing at him. He's laughing at the man. He's gonna do it again. And Black Dragon again just laughs like nothing even happened. And Black Dragon shoves him off like a rag doll. That's the advantage of being twice a man's size. I could bet you that that's not going to do any good, trying to shove him back. Big karate kick, big judo thrust kick right there to the chest of Chris X, and he looks like he's in trouble already. May have caved the man's chest in. Did you see how vicious that was? He just splashed him in the corner. Now, that's not something I expected to see from an MMA expert, but it certainly was effective. Chris X is in trouble. Oh my God, he kicked him right in the rib. He may have broken his ribs. Referee, you need to get in there and check on the man. He looks like he's in some serious trouble right now. I thought I heard a snap. And listen to Black Dragon running his mouth like he's some kind of he picks him up like a rag doll. Like a rag doll, and now he's got him in a rear naked, and it is a choke. The referee needs to be in there. Get in there and get that man out from underneath the chin. That's a choke. He is choking El Loco Diablo Chris X out as we speak. And I gotta tell you, it looks like it's elementary. There's no chance in it. Just ring the bell. Just ring the bell. For the love of everything, just ring the damn bell. Chris, what are you doing? Look, he's limp. Chris X is limp. Somebody stop this thing. This has gotten nuts. This is out of control. Ring the bell. Referee signaling for the bell now, but I still haven't heard it. And I don't know that Black Dragon cares if a bell rings or not, as he's choking the life out of the man. Somebody get down here. Ring the damn bell. Get somebody out here to get that man off of him. He's going to choke him to death. And then he shoves the referee, and there's Dark Cash. What's he going to hit somebody with a chair? Wait a minute. Dark Cash looking as if he has a little bit of compassion. We all know that man don't have an ounce of compassion. Somebody get some help out here for El Loco Diablo Chris X. And there's your victor, the Black Dragon. Look at the smug look on Dark Cash's face. Look at the smile on the Black Dragon's face as he just spit on Chris X and the referee both. This is sickening. Is this what you are? You pick on people smaller than you? It's a bull. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Cross back here with you at Hannibal Pro, only on Hannibal TV, exclusively at YouTube.com. And this is a match that tells a lot about something going on. This is a battle royal, and whoever walks away from this thing is going to be the #1 contender for Jeremy Prophet's Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Championship. Now listen to this. Whoever walks away from this will be the #1 contender, unless, of course, Jeremy Prophet, who somehow skidded his way in this thing, walks away from it. Then in February, next month, when whoever would get this match, if Jeremy Prophet is to walk away from Hannibal tonight, still the Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Champion, Jeremy Prophet will get the night off. Somehow this guy finagles his way into any and everything, as there you see him getting mixed up in some action, as it looks like a little bit of stuff going on everywhere. See Preston Perry over there in some action. Over here's Darko. Right there's Derek Costa. There, look closely at Jeremy Prophet calling all of the troops to get rid of Darko. And I gotta be honest with you, that's a smart move. The 7-foot monster. We gotta get him out of there. Get him out as quick as possible. And there he just shrugged them all away like they're rag dolls. Big punch to Preston Perry. Preston Perry now feeling the effects of the monster Darko, but here they go again, all over Darko. Sometimes it's hard to call the action because there's so much action going on. You see Viper over there getting mingled into the middle of everything, and here comes Darko, and there goes Darko! Darko's out of this thing! Well, Darko and Dark Cash don't look like they're going to be enjoying any spoils after their big handicap match win earlier, where Dark Cash railed Derek Costa with a chair. There, Viper and Derek Costa going at it. You see Jeremy Prophet over in the corner, and I got to be honest, and I got to talk some more about this. How did Jeremy Prophet get himself in such a position where he can just finagle his way around Great North Wrestling? How do you get in the midst of this? And there, of course, you see Sassy Eddie and Derek Costa now in trouble. Viper's throwing him over. I'm curious if Viper and Preston Perry will have anything else for each other. Viper now putting the boots to Costa. And it looks like Mystico was eliminated. I can't tell. You don't know what's going on. He may have went out underneath the ropes. Super Steve now taking some Fist of Fury by Grunge. And it looks like Super Steve may be launched over. But that didn't happen. Interesting camera angle here. Got people taking pictures, and I can't see the action from my monitor. And there's action that I need to see on the other side of the ring. Preston Perry now putting boots to... I can't tell who that is. Super Steve and Grunge going at it. Hardcore Hanson there. And there's Jeremy Prophet now taking it to Grunge. You know what happens in these type of situations is if Jeremy Prophet somehow walks away from this Great North Wrestling audience has been completely and totally robbed. Because now in February, he gets a night off if he walks away from Hannibal. And there goes Derek Costa. He's hanging on for dear life. It looks like he was able to maintain his leverage there. Rock Boy Fly now taking some punishment as he gives... I can't tell who it is. Super Steve over there now. Big forearm to the chest, and Super Steve's in trouble. And Darko is still roaming around the outside of the ring. Looks like Jeremy Prophet trying to make a victim. Hardcore Hanson now. Oh, he's holding on for dear life. No, Derek Costa's still holding on for dear life. What's going to happen here? Jeremy Prophet putting the boots. And Darko, as you can see out there, he's beating the tar out of people. Darko's on the outside of the ring. He's eliminated. Get him the hell out of here. Well, Jeremy Prophet's really working hard to get Cappadocia out of there. But he's holding on for dear life, too. Derek Costa holding on for dear life. Super Steve's been holding on for dear life. Everybody's holding on for dear life, and there Costa is running his mouth at Darko. What is he thinking? Sassy Eddie and Jeremy Prophet may as well work together and just clean the ring because that's their style. And there goes Super Steve to everyone's dismay as Jeremy Prophet just punched Grunge right in the face. And then kicked him somewhere that we're not going to talk about. Derek Costa over in the corner taking some beating. Sassy Eddie now looks like he's going to get a little bit of punishment with a big forearm to the chest. Viper in the center of the ring. And let's not take away from this. The next match, listen to this. The next match is Honky Tonk Man versus Sassy Eddie. And you know Sassy Eddie's going to be tired as all get out. And then right after that, Jeremy Prophet has to defend that Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Championship against Hannibal in the main event. What in the world? I mean, it's like this is craziness. But you know what's going on here. Jeremy Prophet has enlisted the help of Sassy Eddie in order to help him get that night off in February, next month. And here we see shades of the match earlier on in the card between Viper and Preston Perry. And now there's Derek Costa, which, by the way, blows my mind that this young guy's still in the match. What's he doing here? Is he going to eliminate Platinum Preston Perry? A truly premier athlete? No, he didn't. And Preston Perry gave him his receipt as he just slams his head into the corner. Grunge off the ropes. I can't tell what's going on, but it looks like, no, Grunge still holding on. No, Grunge is gone. Count one for Sassy Eddie. He's over in the corner now beating on Hardcore Hanson, whom I think is beating on Jeremy Prophet. Big knee to the midsection of Viper. Looks like little damage was done as Viper gives a big right hand to the forehead. Forearm to Viper's chest. Derek Costa flopping around like a fish out of water. Viper is getting angry. And there you see, this is typical. Sassy Eddie and Jeremy Prophet working together. For what good? To try to keep Jeremy Prophet out of that match in February if he walks away from this match tonight. Viper still in there, Platinum Preston Perry, Jeremy Prophet, Sassy Eddie. Derek Costa looks like he might be taking a little spiel, and he's gone. Can't believe he lasted as long as he did. Rookie, maybe he's got a future ahead of him, I don't know. but I know that he just made a lot of mistakes in the Darko match. And now you see Jeremy Prophet putting the boots to the leg of Viper. Preston Perry just kicked. It looks like he kicked Sassy Eddie right in the hindquarters. Now he's choking. You know, that's the thing about these battle royals is anyone could win. Anyone wants that title shot next month in February. I can't make out what the audience is chanting, but clearly someone's their favorite here. Here you see Mark Erickson walking away after a vicious elimination. Jeremy Prophet now over choking Viper. Viper looked like he's trying to get his hands around Jeremy Prophet's throat. Feel my eyes, he's seeing double vision. He can't figure out where Jeremy Prophet's throat really is. And there's another elimination. And the crowd's going bananas. And there goes Platinum Preston Perry. It's getting quick now. What's Jeremy Prophet and Sassy Eddie gonna do here? Oh my God, he just shotgunned him right in the chest. Sassy Eddie painting a target. He just chopped him in the chest too. Oh, of course, run your mouth. Tell him how much you're better than him. If you're better than him, throw him over the top rope. If you're better than the guy, eliminate him. Show us what you can do, Jeremy Prophet. Quit talking. I'll tell you what, Prophet. In just a little bit, you're not going to be talking. You're going to be in the ring with the apocalyptic nightmare, Hannibal the Animal. And you can guarantee this Great North Wrestling audience is anticipating that. Big forearm to the back now. These two guys have a history, don't they? What's going to happen here? Looks like a little bit of indecision, and up and over and goodbye. Jeremy Prophet and Sassy Eddie now back working together. Now I'm curious, if Jeremy Prophet and Sassy Eddie are to last the test of time, do you think that Sassy Eddie's just going to do the right thing? Or the right thing according to Jeremy Prophet? Chop after elbow, and then Prophet with a little sweep kick right to the midsection. And he's worse for wear already. He's taken quite the beating. And now what are they going to do? Up, and no, he's hanging on. He's out of here. He's out of here. Now what's going to happen? And there they go over there with hometown hero Viper. And they're double teaming this guy. Oh my goodness. Sassy Eddie doing a little bit of a sassy dance right up in the face of Viper. I venture to say the next match after a brief intermission is Sassy Eddie versus Honky Tonk Man. I don't think you'll be dancing then. Former WWF legend. Superstar, longest Intercontinental Champion in history. And Sassy Eddie, you got him. Viper off the rope, super kick! Viper's out. Viper is out. If you're curious where Melina is, she's still gloating from the defeat from Sylvia. Wait a minute. Jeremy Prophet just eliminated Sassy Eddie. Now that's classic stuff there. But Jeremy Prophet might be looking down the barrel of Viper in February if he can defeat Hannibal tonight. He's got him by the goozle. Big choke slam into the bottom line, and Prophet is in trouble. But I would suggest that's not the best strategy, as Viper slings Prophet over, but he hangs on for dear life. Jeremy Prophet's hanging on. And what is Sassy Eddie doing? What is Sassy Eddie doing? You've been eliminated. Go to the locker room and take a cold one. Get you a cold beer. Get out of the dadgum ring. He hit him in the head with a guitar. Where the hell did that come from? Jeremy Prophet just cleaned Viper's plow. Viper may be bleeding. And Jeremy Prophet's feeling, and somehow Viper's out on his feet. And look at what just happened. If Jeremy Prophet's able to defeat Hannibal tonight, next month, he gets the night off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta tell you, there is nothing sicker to me than what we've just witnessed. And look right there. Sassy Eddie's gonna get in the ring, and what's he gonna do? Is he gonna put the boots to Jeremy Prophet? Wait a minute. Maybe some dissension here. Sassy Eddie giving Prophet a piece of his mind. Maybe telling him about his hairstyle. And now they're gonna shake hands and hug. What are we gonna do? Make love in the middle of the ring? Give me a break. It was probably a coup all along. Jeremy Prophet and Sassy Eddie, are you kidding me? What a joke. What a joke. What a joke. Well, let me tell the two of those individuals something. Sassy Eddie, there's a 15-minute intermission coming after this match. You're gonna go in the locker room, the lights are gonna be turned on brighter than ever, and you're gonna step across from the Honky Tonk Man, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in the history of WWE. And Jeremy Prophet, you're gonna go in the back, and you're gonna get ready for the apocalyptic nightmare. This is Nicholas Cross. This is Great North Wrestling. This is Hannibal Pro. And this is exclusively on Hannibal TV at YouTube.com. And I can't believe what we have seen. Once more, Jeremy Prophet pulls a swerve.
Gosh, Great Northern is one of the premier wrestling organizations in across Canada, because they run shows not just regionally or not just a territory or not just in one province. The Great Northern Wrestling goes all over Canada, and they do a wonderful job, put on these what they call super shows. But I enjoy coming up here and doing wrestling shows for Great Northern, simply because they always have good crowds. They treat me with respect that I think, you know, veterans like myself and other people that are on his cards, he treats everyone with tremendous respect. And I will cancel somebody else's show to come and be here just because it's a fun show to be on. It's a fun show to be on after the show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Cross with you, and here we are back with Hannibal Pro, only on Hannibal TV at YouTube.com. And we had a heck of an intermission. We had so much fun mingling with our audience, with our fans. And now we are here. The last two matches of the evening coming up. And man, am I ever excited. And I know that you guys are too. You're excited, number one, because the music that you hear in the background, the living legend himself, WWE legend, the single longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in history. And there he is. The Honky Tonk Man! And he looks better than ever! He looks amazing! This crowd here is going bananas for the one, the only, the Honky Tonk Man. And of course, me, myself, personally, I might be going a little crazy for him as well. And you notice that we've changed the setup a bit since we left, because the match that was made for Hannibal and Jeremy Prophet for the Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Championship is no disqualification. and that thing is bound to go anywhere. Of course, we know that prior to intermission, we saw Jeremy Prophet win a battle royal, and we saw him in the ring with the guy that we're about to see, Sassy Eddie. And of course, what's so unique about this is they were just involved in that match, and, well, Sassy Eddie doesn't look like he was ever involved in any match. He's got his entrance gear back on and still flipping around and walking around like he's something to be seen. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm disappointed in Sassy Eddie. I'm disappointed in him for his actions with Jeremy to help Jeremy Prophet win the Battle Royal. Now, do you know what that means? If Jeremy Prophet were to get by Hannibal tonight, he's not going to have a match at the February event. He's off that night. He has no opponent. Well, I'm here to tell you, Sassy Eddie is in trouble. Not just because he helped Jeremy Prophet, because Jeremy Prophet will end up stabbing him in the back too, but because he's standing across the ring from the legend himself, the Honky Tonk Man. The only catwalk that Sassy Eddie has ever seen is in a back alley of the city where he's feeding his 38 cats, because you can guarantee he's a cat guy. Because no woman would ever have him. Look at the way he acts. Look at the way he thinks of himself. Thinks he's high and mighty, bigger and better than everyone. And there he rips those tearaway pants like they don't even exist. And nobody wants to see that either. You can hear the audience here in Great North Wrestling as they are giving pure disapproval. All natural, he says. All natural what? Your lipstick? Your eyeliner? I know you're not talking about anything else. All natural. You want to know what's all natural? It's the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in WWE history that's across from you, Sassy Eddie. And of course, he and Dark Cash hugging. May as well start kissing out at the side of the ring. Nice little pat on the backside there by Dark Cash. And you want to talk about a leery and eerie and demonic individual. Well, that's Dark Cash.
Display of manhood.
The worst display of manhood that Honky Tonk Man has ever seen. And that ticks him off.
This is professional wrestling, and in baseball, the catcher wears a cup. In hockey, the guy wears a cup. We don't wear cups. So go ahead, take your cup out. Actually, it's a sock, I heard.
Honky Tonk Man, I might suggest that's not a cup, that's the whole buffet he has shoved down there. And I'm not sure who he's trying to... Oh, wait a minute, he wants the referee to check it. Brings a new meaning to Mr. Sacco.
You're not sexy. You're not sexy.
Why do they continue to pat each other's rear ends? You're not sexy. Honky Tonk Man has this place on fire. You know, every time Honky Tonk Man's around, everybody gets excited. You can remember all of the legendary matches in his career, and you can remember all of the fun that he had ramming people in the head with guitars. Well, here we go. Wait a minute. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. And we had to take a break there. Well, this audience is going crazy as Sassy Eddie still refuses to tie up with Honky Tonk Man. And for what? You scared? Is there something to be afraid of? Maybe your cup. Maybe your sock is a little wedged. Maybe you need to go to the locker room and change trunks. Maybe you need to find a new dance. Maybe Honky Tonk Man needs to do a little shake, rattle, and roll. Sassy Eddie balling his fist like he's going to do something. He says one punch would put the Honky Tonk Man away. One punch! Honky Tonk Man shaking in his high wall white boots. His mutton chops are going to fly off. He's so scared. This audience is firmly behind the Honky Tonk Man. And I am too. Because Sassy Eddie's a joke. Honky Tonk Man gives chase now. Sassy Eddie running away, and he's going to cower out again. This is the 4th or 5th time that Sassy Eddie has cowered out. What is he doing? This isn't some weird movie that we watch late at night. Get in there and wrestle the man. This is professional wrestling. Quit jockeying for position. Here goes Honky Tonk Man again, giving chase. Looks like we're going to go into a collar and elbow. Sassy Eddie now going to work on the arm a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to commercial break. And here we are back with you. And of course, Sassy Eddie continued to work on the arm. And then he poked the Honky Tonk Man in the eyes. And then he just raked the Honky Tonk Man's face across that top rope. And then punched him in the midsection. Sassy Eddie must think he's something big. What is he doing? What is he doing? For the love of Pete. The only reason he swings his arm is because there's nothing else to swing. As he got Honky Tonk Man now in a side headlock. What's he signaling for here? No, he was going to thumb him in the eye, but Honky Tonk Man reversed it and thumbed him in the chest, in the neck, in the throat. I can't even get my words out. Honky Tonk Man, he says one more time. Thumb right to the throat again. Classic Honky Tonk Man move. Everybody here loves it. I love it. Got Eddie by the head now. And it looks like maybe one more time for good measure, and that time it looked like he got him in the lip. Honky Tonk just thumbed Sassy Eddie in the lip. He may be bleeding to death. Oh, and he just raked his back. Take it easy on the man. He's fragile. What's he doing? Honky Tonk Man now going to spin him around, get him real close to the action with the audience out there, with all the honky tonkers, and he's going to thumb him one more time. You could hear Honky Tonk Man's thumb hitting the throat of Sassy Eddie. What's he gonna do now? Is he gonna ram his head? No. Pepsi, anyone? He just Pepsi'd him in the throat. Now that's a trophy and a souvenir. The Honky Tonk Man just hit Sassy Eddie in the goozle with a Pepsi Cola bottle and gave it back to the fan. And here, what's he gonna do now? Hit him with a hot dog? That's up Sassy Eddie's alley. He just draped him right across that barrier that we've set up for the Hannibal Profit match. Sassy Eddie's not running his mouth now, is he? Not much dancing that we're seeing from Sassy Eddie, is there? From pillar to post, the Honky Tonk Man is dragging Sassy Eddie around, one to the next, and he just thumbs him again. Take it easy. He's gonna look, he's got a hickey, and his boyfriend would never like that. Throw Sassy Eddie into the ring now. Honky Tonk Man's giving chase. Big right hand nearly cleans the clock of the Honky Tonk. Hair, sideburns, and all went everywhere. I gotta give it to Sassy Eddie. That was a heck of a right hand as he's laying in those double axe handle blows to the rib section of Honky Tonk Man. And now once again, what is he doing? He's got another big right hand to Honky Tonk Man. A little dance and a big right hand. Honky Tonk Man is in trouble. If Sassy Eddie would learn to stop dancing and start capitalizing, he might have more success with Honky Tonk Man. But all you're doing is giving him a chance to breathe. All you're doing is giving him a chance to get his mojo flowing. Get him over in the corner now, and he's gonna step on Honky Tonk Man's throat, and I would suggest the referee get in there and get him off of him. Get him off of him. 5 seconds, not 50 seconds, referee. Count to 5. And there's Dark Cash choking the Honky Tonk Man. I've seen some nutty things in my life, but this is as nutty as it gets as Sassy Eddie lays in another one of those vicious right hands, and he's choking Honky Tonk Man again, and he's striking a pose while doing it. And Dark Cash is trying to get this audience to chant Eddie. What is he doing now with the referee? He's got the referee turned around for what reason, I don't know. And he just dropped a knee right into the lower back of the Honky Tonk Man. And now, what is Sassy Eddie trying to prove? Oh, I see what he's trying to prove. Dark Cash is over there choking Honky Tonk Man half to death, while Sassy Eddie's got the referee distracted. And of course, you know, that's just natural instinct for these two, isn't it? Get the win any way you can, because there's no way to be a combative athlete, and he's going to dance right in Honky Tonk Man's face some more, and then punch him right in the chin. And you see Honky Tonk Man looks glass-eyed. What's Sassy Eddie doing here? Now he's choking him with his wrist tape. Referee, what are you doing? That's not just a choke, that's a foreign object. Disqualify the guy. Oh, good grief. All night long, this referee's let everything go. At least he's consistent. Once again, and now there we are, Sassy Eddie choking Honky Tonk Man. The referee clearly distracted by Dark Cash, which is the insurance policy of Sassy Eddie. And Sassy Eddie's going to try to steal him one here tonight. And he's going to dance a little bit more just to rub it in all of our faces. And you can hear the riving boos coming from all over the arena here as he sends Honky Tonk Man in, off the ropes, back elbow. Honky Tonk Man is in trouble. But he got a shoulder. He got a shoulder up right at the last second. And now Sassy Eddie is going to dig that knee deep into the back of Honky Tonk Man while pulling as hard as he can on the chin. He's trying to create separation, maybe even rip the Honky Tonk Man's head off. Look at the smile on Sassy Eddie's face. What's he smiling about? Found something else in his shorts? Honky Tonk Man trying to get this audience behind him now. Seems as though that they're getting riled up for a Honky Tonk Man around the knees piece. Honky Tonk Man up to one knee now. That hand shaking, that fist balled. What's he gonna do here? Elbow to the midsection, and another one. And he grabbed him in the... Honky Tonk Man has Sassy Eddie grabbed by the sassy. And then he just gave him a low blow. Turnabout is clearly fair play, and we'll be right back. Honky Tonk Man clearly an advantage here, and then he just drops a fist right on that area of Sassy Eddie. And now Honky Tonk Man has his tape off the other wrist, and he's gonna choke Sassy Eddie with it, just like Sassy Eddie did him earlier. And I am proud of Honky Tonk Man for standing for what's right. Honky Tonk Man with a balled fist clenched tightly. What's he gonna do here? Lays one. Oh. Those are stiff fists right to the face. Forehead, and eye area. It was hit him in the eye area. Oh, he just knocked the referee down. Sassy Eddie just inadvertently or intentionally pushed Honky Tonk Man into the referee. Wait a minute. What's it? Dark Cash has gotten the guitar of the Honky Tonk Man and given it to Sassy Eddie. And he's in the ring. The referee's down. And Sassy Eddie's riding his broom, and Dark Cash has Honky Tonk Man hooked. He's gonna play a song. He's gonna play a tune right across the chrome dome of the Honky Tonk Man. Somebody needs to come out here and stop this. He just hit Dark Cash! He hit Dark Cash! Sassy Eddie just leveled his manager. Honky Tonk Man with a boot. Looked like he was going for shake, rattle, and roll, but Sassy Eddie just flopped. What is Honky Tonk Man gonna do here? No, God Almighty! Sassy Eddie's dead. The referee, he don't know what's going on, but he's gonna count anyway too. Honky Tonk Man won the match. Shake, rattle, and roll, or something like it, and then a chair shot to that area. Maybe Sassy Eddie wasn't wearing your cup after all. It's the Honky Tonk Man. And what an exciting moment for us here to be able to witness the Honky Tonk Man with yet another destroyed guitar. which racks up to number 458,271. And now he's gonna hit Dark Cash right across his posterior. And that's why everybody loves the honky tonk. Listen to the ovation here. I'm so excited. I don't even know how to maintain myself. What a night we've had here. Honky Tonk Man blasted Sassy with that guitar in some kind of way. And Honky Tonk Man picks up the victory. And everybody here is standing on their feet. And we are all excited. Whether they got feet or feet, I don't know. I just know that this is Great North Wrestling at its best. And this is entertainment, and this is pro wrestling, and I am excited. And now it looks like Honky Tonk Man has something on his mind. He's going to sing us a little bit of a song. Singing the audience's theme song. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at is a legend. The single longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in WWE history. And he just blasted Sassy Eddie with a guitar right in Sassy Eddie's sassy pants. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nicholas Cross, and we're going to take a break. And when we come back, Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Championship. Hannibal returns and squares off against the champion, Jeremy Prophet. Nicholas Cross back with you, and it is time to bat down the hatches. We have breached the gulf, and now we are ready for our main event of the evening, and it is for the Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Championship. There has been a lot of talk about this all day today. There's been a lot of rumors going around. And then earlier tonight, Hannibal was in a graveyard as he made his return to Great North Wrestling. And now we hear just the same night that Hannibal's getting a title shot against Jeremy Prophet as we hear. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Hannibal's music, and I have goose flesh coursing over my body as we speak. 286 pounds! He's bigger than ever. He's bigger than ever, his official weight tonight. And you can guarantee the roof is going to blow off his boots. Listen to this ovation! Look at the apocalyptic nightmare. That's Hannibal the Animal! And he is here! And he looks better than ever! It doesn't matter what, when, where, who, or why, the man himself is here tonight to regain what he says is rightfully his, the Great North Wrestling Canadian Heavyweight Championship, and this place is on fire! It's an eerie darkness, and there's a lot of questions going through my mind. And there's a lot of thoughts that I'm having right now. But I've got a feeling there's something special in the air, in this big fight atmosphere. There's something special that's coursing through my body right now. I can't explain it, I can't qualify it, but I can tell you this. It's something amazing, and we're gonna see it here tonight. Of course, Hannibal isn't necessarily squaring off against a slouch for that Canadian Heavyweight Championship, is he? Now, earlier tonight, Jeremy Prophet was in a match where he earned himself a free night in February next month if he's able to get past Hannibal tonight. That is a big if, because Hannibal looks bigger than ever. And let's not take anything away from Jeremy Prophet as we see him there as Melina slivers between his legs. Jeremy Prophet held that title for 3 years. He calls himself the best in the business today, and that's for good reason. Maybe, to be honest, he is the best. You don't hold a title for 3 years and not call yourself the best and mean it. Of course, we remember those 3 years was full of cheating and underhandedness, full of shenanigans, but he's still the champion. And if you can put his name in the ranks with some of the greatest ever, then you've got to say maybe Jeremy Prophet does have his claim. Maybe he does have the ability to say that he's the best. As there you see lovely Melina, who also had herself a match earlier tonight where Sylvie Silver showed her a thing or two. And I got to be honest with you, I see a nervousness on Jeremy Prophet. I see a hesitancy, not the normal confidence as a smug look careens across his face. He doesn't have his normal air, the normal aura flowing around him. Something is on his mind, and I would venture to say it's in that 280-pound beast standing across the ring in the opposite corner. It's in Hannibal the Animal. And here you can hear Great North Wrestling giving them their opinion of the young man Jeremy Prophet. And you know, the potential is there. To be the single best that there ever was, the potential is there. But he just won't seize the brass ring for the simple fact that he wants to keep that title no matter what. He said that he had an obsession with being the Canadian heavyweight champion, and that no matter what had to happen, he would walk away with the title. Well, let me tell you what happened, Jeremy Prophet. What happened is Hannibal the Animal. And there he is. Listen to the quiet that's fallen across this auditorium. And almost just as nearly as I said that, the Hannibal chant starts as they go into a collar and elbow. There's not going to be a test of strength, but maybe a test of will as Hannibal goes behind. And what's going to happen here? Jeremy Prophet trying to break the grip of Hannibal. He's simply not going to do that. You're not in front chancery by Hannibal, showing that great amateur wrestling background that he has. And Jeremy Prophet may be in trouble just from that grip. It's alligator-like. It's vicious. What's Hannibal going to do here? Jeremy Prophet got that leg, and he takes him down. Jeremy Prophet just took Hannibal down, and Hannibal was back up just as quickly as lightning strikes. And Prophet says, come on. Hannibal will come on, my friend. Now Prophet with a go behind. Hannibal breaks it easily. Belly-to-belly throw! Hannibal just gave him a belly-to-belly throw out of nowhere! And this place went crazy! Jeremy Prophet wasn't at all expecting that. Belly-to-belly throw just out of the gate. That's how quickly Hannibal can change the game. Jeremy Prophet on the outside, he's trying to catch himself a breather, maybe get his wits about him, and he's got that 10 count, and here comes Melina with a bottle of water. This isn't timeout. Get in the ring and show us what you're made of. Yeah, you just took a belly-to-belly throw. Now get in there and get some more of the man. And then he just, a modified enziguri right to the side of the head of Hannibal, and now he's going to flip over. What's he going to do here? Off the ropes? Ducks the clothesline. Crossbody, but no doing. Hannibal, oh my, look at the power of Hannibal, and Jeremy Prophet's no small man, but he floats over. He catches Hannibal by the trunks, and then he's got him in a pin. 1, 2, no, Hannibal got his shoulder up. Hannibal just launches him over the top rope like yesterday's garbage, but Prophet, much like the Battle Royal early, held on. Oh my God! Hannibal just tore his head off! Did you see the viciousness behind that clothesline? The crowd is going crazy. There is a sense of urgency to Hannibal tonight, and he just shoots himself out with a suicide dive. That was a 280-pound missile that just came crashing onto Jeremy Prophet's chest. I'm losing my voice. Hannibal is beating the tarnation. Oh my, he just shotgunned him right in the chest, and Jeremy Prophet already welted up. Melina running for dear life, Jeremy Prophet squealing for dear life, and Hannibal is still giving chase. But Melina grabs his leg. Oh my God. And the equalizer. And And then he kicks him, Yakuza kick type thing right in the side of the head there. And you know, this is no disqualification. I'm not even going to talk about the level that Jeremy Prophet just stooped to using that middle rope for a low blow on Hannibal. But I got to be honest. I guess you got to do what you got to do against the apocalyptic nightmare, don't you? As there he just slammed his head into the corner. Shoots Hannibal in. Hannibal reverses. Hannibal comes in, but Jeremy got his feet up. Prophet now on the second rope. What's he going to do here? Big drop kick taking the big man down. And now he's going to capitalize. 1, 2. Now Hannibal got a shoulder up. I'd venture to say it's not going to be so easy to put Hannibal away as he kicks him right in the back, right across the shoulders. Maybe not so much for injury, but certainly for insult. Now he's got Hannibal up. Big chop to the chest there. And another one. And those things are vicious. Another one. And Hannibal grabs him by the throat and tosses him in the... Oh, my God! Hannibal is killing the man. Big chop after big chop after big chop. And Jeremy Prophet is in trouble. But no, he reverses and just launches Hannibal over the top rope and straight to the concrete floor, and he hit hard. You notice he didn't get his feet underneath him. He didn't land on the bottom of his feet first. He landed right square on his shoulder, and he may be injured. He may have torn a rotator cuff. Hannibal is very slow to get to his feet now, as Jeremy Prophet is going to give chase. But what kind of chase? He's going to suicide. No, Hannibal catches him. Hannibal catches him and introduces him to the ring post. Now Jeremy Prophet's in trouble. 280 pounds ramming you like a battering ram into steel doesn't give. Big forearm across the back, and I heard that up here in the booth where they've placed me for this crazy event. Hannibal laying in the boots right across the chest of Jeremy Prophet. And now he's chasing Melina away, and she's running like a scalded dog. Prophet just nailed him with a chair. Prophet just nailed Hannibal with a chair. What's he going to do now? He's going to utilize that equalizer right across the back. Did Prophet just nail Hannibal with that dang chair? And now what is he going to do here? He's wrapping the chair around his throat, and I almost said, referee, get in there. But you know, there's not a damn thing the referee can do about this. If Prophet chokes the life out of Hannibal, there's nothing the referee, the board of directors, the president of the company, or I can do about any of this. And there I just heard a sickening thud. I'm not sure if it was the chair or Hannibal's cranium on that post. Hannibal cuts him off now and then gives him another big forearm right after a boot, and Hannibal has Prophet's object of affection. And he's got it high above his head here. Oh my God! In the United States, there's a song sang about bombs bursting in air. Here tonight in Canada, there's a song going to be sang about bombs bursting on Jeremy Prophet's back, and now where are they going? Hannibal's got him on the stage. Sounded like thunder echoing throughout the walls and out of the rafters of this building. Thunder! Who's the man you are? I don't mean to be biased, but this is exciting for me. This is Hannibal the Animal in his element. Big right hand to the temple of Jeremy Prophet. What has he got? He's got a soda can, and he just hit Jeremy Prophet in the head with a soda can. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a break that we've got to attend to. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and Hannibal continuing the assault with that. You can see pop all over the floor there, and Hannibal has continued to assault Jeremy Prophet with that can, almost to the can didn't exist. And there you hear the approval of Great North Wrestling And rightfully so. And rightfully so. This is Hannibal the Animal, a man who has given so much to our company. And he's on the second rope now. What's he gonna do here? What's on his mind? And he comes up, but Jeremy Prophet scouted him and moved out of the way very quickly. Had Hannibal hit that elbow, Prophet may have been walking out of here shamefaced. But Prophet was able to get out of the way, and Hannibal missed the elbow, and now Prophet needs to capitalize. Prophet now easing his way up, and he has taken a beating during that break, and prior to the break, Prophet easing his way up to the second rope. Hannibal, looking worse for wear after missing that elbow, is easing his way up by the ropes. Prophet, now what's he gonna do here? And a big flipping neck breaker off the second rope, and Hannibal may be in trouble yet again. Wait a minute, what's Prophet gonna do? He's up, moonsault from the second rope, nailing Hannibal. 1, 2, and still, no! Not tonight, Hannibal says. You're gonna have to throw the kitchen sink at this man. And he's motioning to Melina, and maybe she's going to get the kitchen sink as he's laying in them big 5 arms right across the chin of Hannibal. Just haymaking him right in the chin. Right in the chin he's hitting. And now choking him. And Melina is setting up some furniture. She's got a table. And that's not one of those cut tables. That's one of those hard plastic tables. There's no sweet spot on that table. And what does Jeremy Prophet and Melina have in mind for the apocalyptic nightmare? And you can see that they got... Oh, my God. Jeremy Prophet is going to suplex Hannibal from the ring through the table. From the ring through the table! He tries. Hannibal's a big guy. Wait a minute, Hannibal reverses. Jeremy Prophet floats over. Into the ropes. He goes up and way high into the rafters and down with a big backdrop. Hannibal points at the table, and Great North Wrestling gives an approval as Hannibal says, I'm going to crush him. Big right hand. Now what's Hannibal going to do? He's going to suplex, but Melina grabbing the leg of Hannibal. And Hannibal turns his attention to her, and then just swats her down, but Jeremy Prophet dropkicked Hannibal went through the table. Look at that table! Look at the whelp on Hannibal's side. Melina's down, Hannibal's down, the table is trashed. It looks like a car accident outside. Prophet now choking the life out of the man. It's not like you have to. And Melina's getting another table. And Jeremy Prophet telling her to hurry up. Prophet now back with the chair. He's pressing down the back of Hannibal's head with the chair into that cement. Look at Hannibal. He looks like he just got hit with a Scud missile. And what's Prophet gonna do here? Smashes Hannibal's head down onto the table. And once again, those are hard tables. Those are hard tables. What's Prophet? He's gonna hit him again with a chair. No. Oh my God, right across the back. What's he doing now? He's setting Hannibal up for something. And again, a chair to the back. Hannibal now trying to get away, but he found himself on top of the table. And Prophet coming down again with another chair to the back. What does Prophet have in mind here? What does Prophet have in mind here? Wait a minute. Jeremy Prophet making his way back up onto the apron. And what's this going to be here? Jeremy Prophet signaling to Great North Wrestling as he goes up onto the bottom rope, now slithering to the second rope. Oh no. We've seen this before. He's going to leg drop Hannibal through that table, and there he goes. No! Hannibal got out of the way! Hannibal got out of the way! And the biggest story is the fact that Jeremy Prophet bounced off the table and landed flat on the concrete floor. Both men are in some serious trouble here. Prophet down, Hannibal down. The referee may end it, I don't know. What could we see next? Hannibal threw a table, Prophet threw a table. The The only thing left is for the honky-tonk man to come out with his guitar. But wait a minute, Hannibal is making it to his feet. And he just stomped Prophet like a bug and does it again. And Hannibal looks riled up as he's fist of fury right across the dome of one Jeremy Prophet. And now Hannibal's got him. He launches him into the ring. Hannibal is going to give chase, and Hannibal is going to make a victim out of Jeremy Prophet. You can guarantee that. Now over in the corner, Hannibal just with a vicious kick. Hannibal sends him into the other corner. Hannibal as fast as he can, he comes in. Oh my God! Oh my God! That clothesline moved the ring an inch and moved Prophet's head 14 feet. Hannibal chopped, a double-handed chop to the chest. Big forearm to the chest. Hannibal is destroying Prophet. It's a vendetta once again into the other corner. Hannibal coming in again, and Prophet moves the referee. And Hannibal launches himself over the top of it. The referee is down. Prophet is down. Hannibal is down. Melina's the only one standing. And what's going to happen next? What in the hell is going to happen next? As Hannibal back to his feet, Prophet's dead. Melina just, some type of powdery substance just went in the face of Hannibal. A powdery substance just went in the face of Hannibal, and he's blinded. And I can smell something from here. There's some kind of odd chemical smell as Prophet hooks him up now. And what are we going to see? He just dropped Hannibal right on top of his head. He may have a broken neck. Hannibal may have a broken neck, and Prophet makes his way out. What's he going to, are we going to see the 450? Is that what we're going to see? The 450? Is this the way Prophet's going to maintain his championship? Yeah, he's going to go for it here. And there it is, 450 splash. And you see at the bottom of your screen, Melina is pouring water on the referee. This is a tragedy. This is a tragedy. Melina's waking the referee up. She's irritated because he's not moving fast enough. But we could have counted to 10 already. And there's the referee, and Jeremy Prophet stole one, damn it. He stole one with the powder on the outside. With the powder on the outside, it's over. It's a no, Hannibal got a shoulder up. And Hannibal looks to be fired up. Jeremy Prophet just kicked him in the side of the head, and the fire may have left in. And now he says to Melina, give me the belt. What in the world does he have to do to put Hannibal away? Okay. Give me a belt, give me a chair, who cares? Just give me something to waylay this guy with. And what's Melina doing? What's she going after here? And wait a minute, what's happening here? Jeremy Prophet giving Melina some words. And there she is. It looks like she may be finally standing up to him. Wait a minute. Big boot. Melina down to the floor. Prophet in trouble. Wait just a minute. Wait just a minute. Hannibal's got him. He's up. It's over. Hannibal did it. Hannibal did it. Referee. Referee get in position. 1, 2. We got a new Canadian heavyweight champion right here. Hannibal has done it, ladies and gentlemen. Hannibal has done it through hellfire and whatever else. He has come, he has made, and he has conquered. And he is the new Canadian heavyweight champion. Hannibal is the new Canadian heavyweight champion. And I have lost my voice, and this place is on fire. And there's the gold that only he can brandish in the way that he can. What a story, what a night, what a man. Ladies and gentlemen, Hannibal is the new Canadian heavyweight champion. Put it on there, man. Wear that belt proud, because you earned it. You earned it. You earned it. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. This place is rocket launching on fire. This place is rocket launching on fire. The animal, Hannibal, is back. He returns and wins himself the Canadian Heavyweight Championship. Yes! Yes! He did it! He did, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nicholas Cross for Great North Wrestling. And for Hannibal Pro, this is exclusively on Hannibal TV. at youtube.com. And we got a new Canadian heavyweight champion.